Hello everyone, welcome to Han's Garage. Today we are going to replace tensioners, upper pulley, and serpentine belts. Today we are going to focus on tensioners and upper pulley. The main reason why is because the older upper pulley that I've taken out already is making a lot of noise. The bearing has gone really bad on this one and it's making a lot of noise while I'm driving. And compared to a new one, that's what it should be. And as for the tensioner, so this side is the water pump and alternator side, which is the most important part when you're driving. And I've already taken out the tensioner from the older one. And this is a different style of tensioner. So I will be replacing this today with this one and the upper pulley. And I'm going to see if the AC side is bad or not. And if the AC side is good, I'm just going to return these parts. Alright, let's get started. Alright, I'm going to quickly explain what I'm going to do on my car. Let's say these two are already mounted, and I've already said there are two different types of tensioners. One is the hydraulic tensioner and the regular tensioner. So let's say you have this tensioner. What you need to do in order to loosen the belt is you have to get a short flathead screwdriver. And you have to take off the cover. And there will be a 8mm Allen wrench screw, or 5/16 of an inch. And in order to loosen the belt, you have to push this tensioner clockwise. Now this will not be long enough for you to have enough strength. So what I did was I've added my jack stand bar on top of the Allen wrench. And I've pushed it clockwise for me to loosen my tension on the tensioner and take the belt off. For this tensioner, what you need is a 16mm socket, and you can push clockwise to loosen the tension, take the belt off. After you've taken out your belt, you have to take off your upper pulley, get the cover out with a flathead screwdriver, and there will be a 16mm bolt right there. And it is a long screw. You take that out and your upper pulley is loose. And that will allow you to have more space to get these tensioners off. So once you have your upper pulley off, if you have this tensioner, now you can take off this bolt counterclockwise. And your bearing will be completely off from the tensioner. And you will have 3 13mm bolts. Now this one is the hardest one to get to because you can't really see it. So you might have to just feel it out. But what I did was I got my 13mm socket. Where did it go? Here it is. I got my 13mm socket with a little bit of extension, and I reached down there, got this screw off, same with all three of them. And once you've taken all these three off, your tensioner is completely off from your car. As for this tensioner, there's only two 13mm bolts, and that's all you need to take off. Get a set of pliers and pull these pins to take off the air scoop. And it comes off just like that. And now we are going to remove the fan cables. To remove the fan, there is a T25 torque screw right here behind, and there is a pin. So using a T25 torque screw, and using a flathead screwdriver, just pull the pin out. And now you can take the fan out. Get a short flathead screwdriver and take the covers out. Once you've taken the covers off, use a 8mm Allen wrench or a 5/16 of an inch, and you have to push it clockwise. Now I'm using my jack stand bar to extend my strength, and push it counterclockwise, and your belt is loose. Now get a 16mm socket to take out your upper pulley. And now you have more space to take your tensioner out. First you have to take off the bearing from the tensioner. Get your 8mm Allen wrench key again. And this time, go counterclockwise. And your bearings off. Now with your 13mm socket wrench, you can take your tensioner out. And that one's loose. Now remember the bottom two, you have to kind of feel them out and see where they are. There's one. And the last one, I think it's a little bit towards the right. Okay. Okay. The last one I can sort of see. And your tensioner is free. Now I'm going to take off the AC serpentine belt. And this one is the regular tensioner with the 16mm bolt. And going clockwise, get the belt off. Let's see if the bearing's good or bad. Oh, this one's good. So I don't have to replace this one. And even the belt, you don't see any cracks here yet. Let me zoom in on this. Yep, the belt is good, no cracks visible. Alright, now I'm going to install my tensioner. And then the bearing. And then the upper pulley. And now we're going to put the belt back on. Just like that. Make sure the belt is in the right place. You don't want it to misalign with all the pulleys and a water pump. And I'm just going to turn my engine on just to make sure everything's working okay. Alright, everything is working, and I'm going to put everything back together. Putting the fan back together. T25 screw. And plastic clip. Put the fan cables back on. And the last part is your air vent. Plastic clips. And your job is done. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a comment if you have any questions. I hope this video was helpful. And please subscribe for upcoming videos. I'll see you guys next time.